Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk a little bit about neutrality. What is it? How do we get it? Why do we want it? You know, it's so easy for us to be locked into and fixated into our own opinions, our own positionality, our own righteousness. And when we bring that into any situation, we repel each other. We create polarity. We bring in resistance and friction. And this is a big reason why we see the level of contrast that we just have to flip on the news and we see the fighting and the repelling of each other. Being neutral is not the absence of an opinion, but it's the suspension of judgment. And there's a great quote by Viktor Frankl, who wrote A Man's Search for Meaning. In between stimulus and response, there is a space. And in that space is our ability to choose. And when we have the opportunity to bring ourselves into a neutral place, a place of equanimity, I like to say the most powerful person in the room is the person without a position, because this is the person that has a 360-degree view of everything that's going on. This is the person that can really take in and understand different viewpoints or perspectives or opinions. So, how do we get neutral? This is an inner action. This is a way that we come into cooperation with what is. Okay? So what does that mean? Well, when we're fixated on an opinion, we are bringing in a viewpoint that we hold in our consciousness through an experience that we had or a belief system that we hold. And I'm going to use this word righteousness again, because we get very righteous about what we believe is good or bad, right or wrong, up or down. And the truth is that each one of us has lived our own life experience. And it is through that life experience that colors the lens that we look through and look out, that then influences everything that we see. When we can bring ourselves into a level of acceptance, we bring ourselves into cooperation with what is going on in the here and now, what is going on around us. And it's from that place, there are some really terrible and scary things that are going on the planet right now. When we bring our angst and our righteousness and our fight to that, all we're doing is feeding the discontent. We're feeding the disruption because we're adding into it our own upset, perhaps. But when we can come at it from a neutral place, and to get neutral, we have to unwind ourselves from the future and the past. And this is a hard thing because we see something that we don't like or that we're afraid of, and we immediately dream up a drama. This is my coined term for negative future fantasies that we have, or projecting that we all do. We see something and we immediately make up a story about how that's going to influence or affect us personally. It's not necessarily true. So bringing ourselves into that place of neutrality is coming into acceptance with what is. That I'm going to use a pretty simple example here. If you have a dripping faucet in your bathroom. That can feel super annoying and super frustrating, and we can get ourselves really worked up over the fact that the faucet is dripping, right? Drip, 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 drip. The reason that we get so worked up is because we want it to be different. We want it to stop. But no matter how upset we get inside of ourselves, that dripping faucet is not going to change, no matter how upset we get. So what we can do is we can immediately come into acceptance. Oh, wow. Yes, the faucet is dripping. And in this moment, it's going to drip. There's nothing I can do about it. It's dripping. It's broken. An action needs to be taken. And I am capable of taking an action. I can call the plumber. I can call my husband. I can do a lot of things that can then change the situation at hand. And I'm better equipped to change the situation at hand when I can come at it from a grounded, neutral, centered place of equanimity within myself. So we want to bring ourselves into that place of acceptance. And the way that we do that is through pausing, right? In between stimulus and response, there is a space. We want to take a breath in that space and come into that inner cooperation with the truth of what's going on. And then we can breathe through whatever it is we're witnessing, and we can be witness to it and then make an informed choice from there. Let me know if you found this helpful. My name is Donna Bond. I am a soul catalyst and a spiritual psychology life coach. Please hit like and subscribe if you found this helpful, and I would love to hear your comments. I reply to all of them. Thank you so much.